Hey everybody, it's Jimmy here with the CLT Life. We're in downtown WAXHAW today. And boy, am I hungry. It's a good thing we came to Blue Door Deli. We're going to talk to Ted Cook. He's the owner of Blue Door as well as Capricci's True Italian Restaurant, which is also located here in WAXHAW. Ted's a great restaurateur here in WAXHAW. We're going to learn more about his story and find out what makes Blue Door Deli great. So we're sitting down here at the Blue Door Deli, and I am with Ted Cook, the owner of Blue Door Deli and Market. You also own Capricci's True Italian, and you have a local catering business as well. You're like the restaurateur of WAXHAW. Tell us a little bit about your history in WAXHAW in the restaurant business, because I know this isn't your first stop.
No, we've been here pretty close to 24 years. I owned a restaurant years ago called Front Street Cafe. Had it for 6 years, and we sold it to a company called Weddington's, and then I think it was about 12, 14 years later we bought it back from Weddington's and opened up Capricci's. Once we opened that up, COVID hit, it slowed us way down. We struggled through that, got through it. We had an opportunity to come over here and open up the Blue Door Deli. That's been a very good success for us. We're doing a lot of local events, a lot of catering out of here. Also, we're getting ready to open up a catering office in the same building as we are with Capricci's.
What's the name of the catering business?
It's Harvest Time Catering.
Tell us a little bit about Blue Door Deli. How did you come up with the concept? How did you know that it would be such a great success here in WAXHAW?
I'm one of those Yankees, came up from Connecticut. We really decided that WAXHAW needed a deli, so we decided to open up a New York Style Deli. Fresh breads, we use all Boar's Head products, all Boar's Head cheeses. Our bread comes from Breadsmith, local out of Fort Mill. Everything is homemade here. How we got our name is the front door is blue.
Yeah.
We decided let's just call it the Blue Door Deli.
Now your other restaurant, Capricci's True Italian, that's been a huge success as well. And we've talked about this a little bit before, how it was your upbringing that really inspired the style of cooking that you do there. So can you tell us a little bit about that and what specialties you have and what stands out about Capricci's?
My last name is Cook. My dad was an only child. My mom was a Massetti, very large Italian family, and that's all we did is cook, peasant style cooking. Nobody had a lot of money, so always feeding 20 or 30 people at a time, and that's what we thought WAXHAW needed we came up with Capricci's, where we use the peasant style. Chicken Parmesan is very popular for us. We do a lot of homemade pastas. We do homemade raviolis, homemade lasagnas, homemade eggplant Parmesan. But we do also carry a filet mignon on our menu. We have 2 or 3 different types of fish on a nightly basis. And that's how we grew up.
One thing I noticed looking at the menu here, you've got a lot of local names. You've got the Blue Door, but then you've got the Marvin Ridge Philly, the South Providence Philly, you got Kensington in there, you got Cuthbertson, all these local WAXHAW names. So tell us about that.
Yeah, we just wanted to keep it local as much as we can. We loved having all the high schools. I know we're missing a couple of the schools in town. We're getting ready to revamp our menu a little bit and do some changes on that. So hopefully we'll have all the schools here.
And everybody represented, right?
And everybody represented, yes.
Why is it so important to support local small businesses?
It's just supporting. Going through that COVID was really tough. And, I can't thank all our customers that have supported us. We get, the same faces in all the time, new customers in, and it's just a wonderful thing that everybody has supported us and we're supporting everyone else.
What was the biggest challenge? How'd you get through it, and how's that made you into a better business on the tail end of it?
We didn't have a to-go business when we first opened Capricci's, very small. We did a few pizzas a week. When COVID hit and they shut us down for in-house dining, we got on social media, let everybody know that we were doing to-go foods, family packs. We did a lot of different varieties of styles of food. We did not stick with all Italian. We just tried to do the best thing we could do with the customers that we had, and we grew the business pretty large now. We've got a very large to-go business.
So what would you say sets Blue Door Deli apart from many other local delis, not only here in Waxhaw, but in the area?
Using the freshest product we can get. Boar's Head has such a good name. All our bread is daily, comes in daily. Our sub rolls are fresh. Everything is cut daily.
So Ted, we got some great looking food right here in front of us. We got 2 Reubens and 1 Italian. Tell us a little bit about these sandwiches.
Our Italian is probably one of our most popular sandwiches. We use the real capicola. We use the super sot salami. We use the deluxe ham from Boar's Head. All fresh bread every morning comes in. We shred our lettuce here. We cut our own tomatoes. And we do it also a Italian vinaigrette, a white balsamic vinaigrette that goes real well with this sandwich.
And now we got the really good looking Reuben panini here as well.
Right, that's another real popular one. We use very lean corned beef, sliced very thin. We also have a secret recipe with our sauerkraut. It's a little different than most. And also we make all our own Thousand Island dressing. We use a marble thick cut rye, and we also put it on our panini press to give it the hotness and the melting of the sandwich.
All right, Ted, so you're located here in downtown Waxhaw, just north of the tracks. How can people find you online and on social media?
You can find us at bluedoordeli.com, and we're all on Facebook, Instagram, and our website.
Okay, and you've been very gracious to offer to the viewers of this interview a special. Can you tell us a little bit about what that offer will be?
Yeah, we'd like to, if you give us a write-up, we would like to give you buy one sandwich, get the second half price. We'll do it for a limited time. I think, how long we can do it for?
We'll do a 45-day special. You go on parkbench.com/Blue Door Deli, and you'll find the coupon on there. So it's limited to 1 use per customer.
Yes.
And we also have something from TriW News that I want to present to you. So this is a $150 gift card towards any advertising in the TriW News. So you can use that to help spread the word.
Oh, wow. Thank you very
Blue
much.
Door Deli or TriW or Harvest. Tell me again.
Harvest Time Catering.
Harvest Time Catering. So Ted Cook, the restaurateur of Waxhaw, thank you so much for spending some time with us.
Thanks
I
very
can't
much.
wait to dig into these delicious sandwiches. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. We'll see you on the next one.